Good evening, Alexander. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening to you. You are welcome. First in the house today. Drum roll for Alexander. How you doing, brother? Hope you are doing good. Good evening, Preshi. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Can we hear me? Can you hear me, right? I hope you can hear me. All right. If you can hear me, welcome to Love and Relationship. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Today's gonna be a blast. Yep, it's gonna be a blast. Yeah, welcome. If you're just joining us, welcome to Love and Relationship, Dating and Marriage. Every Monday, 9 p.m. Love Hour. Welcome to Love Hour. Right? You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Supreme Leader. Welcome, Supreme Leader. How you doing? Gonna have a great time today. Supreme Leader, I don't think I've heard that name here before. This is your first time? Are you just joining us for the first time? If this is your first time, let us know, so that we can welcome you the way we usually welcome people. Please share this, like the broadcast, share. We're just starting. Let us get everyone into the life ASAP. Ooh. Can you hear me? I know that. All right, you're welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everyone here. Good to see everyone. Ooh. I hope you sent this link, people. Hope you sent the link. Send the link to your friends. Put it up on your WhatsApp status. Put it everywhere, 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 everywhere. Tell them to click the link. Welcome. I saw Ken. How are you? Ken. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing good. So good news, Pastor Nora is joining us today. Ha ha ha. Soon. Finally, she's back. She is back. She's gonna be with us today. It's been a while. And my black lion is backing. He wants to join us. Oh. All right, people, keep liking, keep sharing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep liking, keep sharing, keep liking, keep sharing. Share it, share it, share it. I'm trying to share on WhatsApp. Just okay, okie dokie. All right, we are set. Let us pray. Let us pray. Father, precious Father, thank you tonight. Teach us how to build successful relationships and very remarkable marriages and families. We receive wisdom from you and we receive grace from you. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Welcome, Pastor Joy. Eddie, welcome, 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 welcome. You're welcome. Reverend Adani in the building. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. Smart, Ifeanyi, good to see you. Storyteller, how are you? You are welcome. So today, let me roll out what we have to discuss. Very appetizing topics. So we have 4 things to share. I hope your husband is here. I hope you're Zainab, how are you? You are starting exams tomorrow. Why are you crying? You are telling me to pray for you. You are crying. Okay, I'll pray for you now. I pray for you, Zainab, that as you start your exams tomorrow, you will be very successful at it. I pray that the Lord will grant you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yep, and He will cause you to remember everything you have studied. Your memory is blessed. Your mind is blessed in the name of the Lord Jesus. You would have your best exam yet. All right. So do you know what you're going to do now? Since you have exams tomorrow and it's 9:14, so you are going to go study, look through your notes, and after that you have to get yourself some good sleep. All right. So congratulations, Zainab. God bless you. All right, people, you are welcome. Welcome, everyone. Let's start. So today we have 4 juicy topics. Very, very juicy. You will be so blessed. And like I said, Pastor Nera will be joining us, say 9:30 thereabout, trying to put the Chukulentus to bed. So when she's done, she's going to join us. So we're going to look at how to build the right relationship. That's spicy. Hey, right? We're also going to look at things that make you attractive. What makes you attractive? All right? As a man or as a woman, all right? Talking about the singles now, okay? And 3, how to fix an unstable relationship or marriage. You know, some marriages are unstable, going through some challenging times. So we're going to look at how to fix it. And number 4, when to propose and if to accept. When to propose and when to accept it. All right? Yeah, that you've been in a relationship for a year. Does that mean you should propose? Could you propose too early? Could you be proposing too late? You know, we're going to have those conversations tonight. So tonight I said it's a bumper package. It's a whole deal. So you cannot afford to miss tonight's meeting. So send the link to your friends. All right. Send it to your friends. Send it to your loved ones. Send it to those you are in a relationship with. All right. Then send it to the special person. Chiso, how are you? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Everyone, you are welcome. All right. So let somebody pick. Which one do we go for? Which do we start with? I'm giving you the opportunity to pick. So make sure it counts. First to pick. So let me roll it out again. 4 topics tonight. 1, how to begin the right relationship. 2, things to make you attractive. Things that make you attractive. How to look attractive. How to attract the right person, right? Number 3, how to fix an unstable marriage or relationship. And number 4, when to propose and when to accept. Okay, Alex says we should start with what makes you attractive. Okay, so we're going to start with that because he's the first person to state which one we should start with. So we're going to start with what he said. So what makes you attractive? All right. So I've got 8 8 very important things that will make you attractive. Okay. So let us begin with explaining what it means to be attractive and the importance of being attractive. All right. Now, attraction, all right, includes, but it's not limited to your physical look. All right. And attraction is beyond what you think about yourself. Brother Blessed, good evening. You're blessed. How are you doing? Welcome. Okay, attraction is beyond what you think about yourself. Because sometimes we see people who praise, how are you? Clear, is that praise clear? How are you doing? Welcome. Is this your first time? Annabelle, welcome. Welcome, people. Well, you're not so late because we're just starting. We have 4 topics, hot topics today. All right, how to begin the right relationship, things that make you attractive, how to fix an unstable relationship, when to propose, and when to accept. Okay, so we elected to go with the first one, that is what makes you attractive. So I was defining attraction. Attraction includes how you look, all right, but it's not limited to how you look, all right. And attraction is beyond the way you see yourself, it is more about the way you are seen. So when we say what makes you attractive, all right, you may be comfortable with what doesn't make you attractive. Okay, you may be comfortable with it. You may like what reduces your attraction and your appeal. You see that your style may work against you. You may feel you're swagalicious. This style you like this particular style, you like this particular dress, you like to speak this way. You love it. But what you love can work against you. So you may just be putting on the wrong attraction. So people are not attracted to you because you think you are attractive. So let's look at 8 things that will truly make anybody attractive. Attraction has got to do, Chisom, welcome, has got to do with the way you are seen and the way you are perceived. Okay, that is, attraction is based on visual, it's also based on perception. And perception can be influenced by visual, but it's more of mental. What people think about you. People think about people they have not met, they heard about them, so they have a perception about them. So all of that goes to influence how attractive you are. And if people don't find you attractive, they will not date you, they will not marry you, and they will not want to build anything with you. Okay? The least form of attraction is your physical look, but it is an important form of attraction. So what makes you attractive? Number one, in no order of importance, they are equally important. These 8 important tips. All right. If you're not attractive, you are not going anywhere. You see, even Samuel almost anointed Eliab. A prophet was misled by the attraction of Eliab. He was going to put the oil on Eliab, the first son of Jesse. The moment he saw Eliab, he said, "This must be him." He said, "Behold, behold the anointed of the Lord." And God said, "Hey, it's not him." You see, so we see good girls, nice guys that don't find nice spouses. They are nice people, but they're not attractive. And they're not helping themselves to be attractive. All right. It's not about facial looks. It's not about facial looks. No, there's a lot that goes into being attractive. Number one, you must be respectful. Respectful people are attractive. Just like disrespectful people are repulsive. Yep, and that's the truth. If you are respectful, you'll be attractive. If you are disrespectful, you'll be repulsive. People won't find you attractive because people don't just see with their eyes. People also see with their ears. People see with what they feel. In other words, how they consider you is not just how you look. So you may look flashy, you may look handsome, you may look beautiful, but if you are disrespectful, you will not be attractive. Attraction is what brings people to you and what keeps people with you. So you may look beautiful and that brings someone to you. That's the first phase, which is the softest phase of attraction. The softest phase of attraction is the beauty. How handsome you are. You just hit somebody looking so beautiful. That's the softest phase of attraction. So if you have only that and you don't have these others, you see, people will come close and they're off. You get it? They'll come close, but you won't find them again. Yeah, because all of these things must be here. And this is the reason some persons today are not dating anybody, or they don't date for long, or they are not in a relationship, or they're having problems in their marriage. Attraction brings you close and keeps you together. Okay, so what I'm sharing would benefit even those that are married. So it's not about trying to attract the right spouse, all right, you need to remain attractive, all right, to have the best of people around you. So number one, respectful. If you are respectful, people will come close to you. That's the truth. If you respect people, if you respect yourself, if you respect people's boundaries, you respect people's culture, you see, you respect people's faith, people's religion, you respect their ideas, their values, you would always be on the top list for many people. Once you pass across to people as disrespectful, nobody's going to befriend you. Only fellow disrespectful people would find you attractive. You get it, right? So only people who are disrespectful will find you as an attractive person, because both of you will come together to disrespect some other persons. Then when you don't have anybody around, then you disrespect yourself. So you must be respectful if you must be attractive. Okay, yes, very respectful. So you cannot talk to people anyhow. Okay, that brings us to the next point. You must be polite. All right, to be polite is to be kind and to be considerate. Some persons are too brash. If they are offended, they throw away every level of politeness. You see, they don't know how to make requests. They don't talk softly. They don't talk with a sweet voice. If you're going to be polite, you're going to practice sweet voice, talking with a sweet voice. All right, Tamara, how are you? You're welcome. You're going to practice it. You must learn to ask for things in a polite way. All right, when you're polite, you use words or phrases like please, can I, thank you, I appreciate you, you are so kind, you are so lovely, you see, thank you so much. Oh, you just saved me this XYZ amount of money. Oh, you just saved me the time. You got to be polite when addressing people. Otherwise, nobody's going to camp around you. And if people find themselves around you, they're not going to camp for long. So if you want people to move from what we call the 10th stage of a relationship to a house stage of a relationship, then you must introduce politeness. So what do you mean by 10th stage? A 10th stage, 10th, right? It's a temporary structure. So there are friendships that are temporary. So people just become friends for a few weeks, few months, and off they go. So if you want to have a tight relationship with people, which is the house stage, house is a permanent building. Okay, what you must learn to do is you've got to put that into consideration. You must be a polite person. Okay. Number 3, that makes you attractive. All right. Okay, let me say a little bit about respect. Now, respect has a cultural feel to it. Okay, it has a cultural and a societal feel to it. For example, in some developed countries, all right, people call older people by their names. Not in every developed country. And it's something that Africans are beginning to copy. All right, Africans are beginning to copy it. They now do it in the office. They do it in their neighborhood. So your neighbor is 25 years older than you, and you're calling him Mr. Gabriel. How are you doing? Well, because respect has a cultural feel to it, when you do that in the United States, that may not be a problem. But when you do that in Nigeria, that is disrespectful when you call an elder by his name. So if you're going to be respectful towards people, if you're going to be polite towards people, you need to read the culture. Okay, you need to read their culture. All right, because it's not about, oh, I just came from London, I'm British, so in Britain we call people Emmanuel. So you are calling Emmanuel. You see, so in London you may call your pastor Emmanuel. Okay, and he doesn't have a problem with it. But in Nigeria, if you call your pastor Emmanuel, you have a big problem. Even people around you. So even if your pastor, all right, is multicultural, like me now, multicultural. Okay, so if you call me Emmanuel, I don't have a problem with it. But people around you will look at you and say, this one doesn't have sense. So is it pastor is calling by his name? Now, the person you are calling doesn't have a problem, but people will consider you as what is respectful. And guess what? It's from that group you want to get married. It's from that group you want to date. So when we're talking about respect, I'm not just saying respecting the person that wants to date you or the person you want to date or respecting your husband or your wife. I'm saying you have to be generally a respectful person. So that you are young and in your generation, there's a level of pomposity, there's a level of pride in your generation where generally you don't respect older people. Well, you will not be attractive. People will not find you attractive eventually. Your in-laws will not find you attractive. You see that the siblings of the woman you want to date will not find you attractive, and they can talk her away from dating you. They can talk him away from dating you. So you have to learn to be polite. You see that when you're greeting an older person or someone who has more authority than you, you don't just say good morning. All right, you say good morning, ma, or good morning, sir, or good morning, Mr. Ken, or good morning, Mrs. Whatever, or good morning, Miss This, or good morning. You get it. So understand the culture of the person. Okay, for example, in most cultures, you don't stretch your hand to shake someone who's older or someone who has more authority than you. You see that? You don't offer a hug. You are offered, then you receive it. So if you meet an older person and you stretch forth your hands first, it's disrespectful. You have to wait and let the person stretch forth his hand towards you. Then you receive the handshake or they offer you a hug. All right. And there are certain things that are gender disrespectful. Okay. There are certain things that are gender disrespectful. Very, very important. Pamela, Edna, how are you? Ridiculous. Welcome. Welcome. You're going to have a good time today. You see, certain things are gender disrespectful. I see it happen these days. For example, I was watching something on social media just briefly, and I'm more accepting guests today, Johnny. Don't worry about sending a request. Not today. Next week we're going to get guests into the show. So they were looking at this guy and they were just talking to him. He gyms, so he looks very physical. So the ladies were like, look at your chest. This is not his wife at all. And they were touching his chest, like touching him. They were really touching the guy. He was wearing a singlet and they were touching his chest and touching it. And I said, well, if a man does that, that's crazy, right? You cannot touch a woman's chest. That's not your wife. But I said, this is also disrespectful. That a man doesn't have what you call a breast, a protruding chest. Doesn't mean that is not a private area. You see, so certain things are gender disrespectful. All right. When you want to hug, okay, you don't offer a lady hug like this. Say, bring it in. It's disrespectful. You don't offer a man that is not your husband this kind of hug. It's disrespectful. You see, you don't want to push your chest upon another person's chest. Okay? So you don't put your hand on someone's waist. Your network is really bad. Glow. Oh, sorry, Pressy White. It's well with you. You see, so I'm just talking about gender disrespect now. You don't put your hand around someone's waist that is not your wife, not your sibling, not your mom, or not your child. You don't even put your hand around your niece's waist or your nephew's waist. Of that one. Nice. All right. Can we still hear me? No. All right. Can we still hear me? Break in transmission. Can we hear me? You can hear me? Okay, you can hear me now. All right, sorry. The electricity went to the express. We're trying to bring it back. All right, so good. So you get it. So young men, don't hug a lady around her waist, okay? Don't give people, your wife or your sibling, chest to chest hug. All right, chest to chest hug, guy to guy, chest to chest hug, girl to girl. All right. So certain things are gender disrespectful. So don't do it. Okay. Good. So when you do it, sometimes you put people off. So you meet a lady and you want to hug her, and you're all doing all this. You put her off. She just feels you're not a well brought up gentleman. Okay. So you don't put your hand on anybody's waist aside your wife or your husband. That is a private area. All right. Good. So all of these things make you attractive. When you respect people's body, You see, when you respect their boundaries, oh, they love you. You see that? They love you. You respect their boundaries, you respect what they don't want you to do. They just find you so amazing. All right, very important. Good one. So, number 3, what makes you look attractive and appear attractive to people is you got to be bold. Bold and courageous people are very, very attractive. Okay? When you're bold, this way, when you're bold and you are courageous, you are attractive. When you are timid, you are not attractive. Timid people are not attractive people. Everything there turned on. Once you are timid, you are not attractive. If you are bold, you are attractive. Now, some of us mistake humility for timidity, and then some also mistake timidity for humility. You see that? So you see someone who is very timid, and you think the person is very humble. The person is not humble. The person is timid. So when you're timid, the manifestation of timidity is you don't speak out, all right, because maybe you don't consider what you have to say as wise enough or smart enough, so you will not be heard. And if you are not heard, nobody's going to go with you. Okay, nobody's going to go. Sorry, we're back now. So you got to be bold. Bold people are very attractive. People find bold guys, bold girls very attractive. Okay, so what are the manifestation of timidity? When you walk, you're looking down. You see, you're looking down. You cannot look people in their faces. Okay. So also when we talk about looking at people, are careful not to look at people who have authority or older people in their eyes. We look at them here. This is where you look at people when they are talking to you. In between their two eyes, that's the place you look at them. Because when you look at people in their eyes, some persons will just find, why are you looking at me in my eyes? Like, what's your problem? You understand? So you got to be bold. If you're not bold, you will not be heard. If you're not bold, you will not be selected. If you're not bold, you will not be loved. You see, so manifestation or characteristics of timidity. When you are walking, you're looking on the floor, looking down on the floor. You know, there's this way you move, like as though you are scared. You know, when you speak, you know, people always say, "Pardon? What did you say? Eh? What did you say? What did you say?" You're timid. You can't let out your voice. You can't let out your words. You see, so you cannot. Women will never find you attractive. You see that? Women will not find you attractive. It's okay, Sha. That's what they will just say. It's okay, Sha. It's okay, Sha. But that's all. They will stop at it's okay, Sha. And you don't want it's okay, Sha, right? Is that what you want? So you gotta look into that. Number 4, caring people. Yes, we're looking at what makes you attractive. If you are caring, you always be on the top of people's list. If you're caring, you always be on the top of people's list. You see people who are not caring, male or female, they don't find love. If they find love, the love will not last. The love will not stay. That's the truth. So caring people always have people around them. You know, that you care alone is a great attraction. That you just care. Sarah Tando, welcome. How you doing? You see that? So learn to be caring. Don't little things. So, oh, let me help you carry that bag. You see someone obviously in distress. And listen, as a woman, you can be caring too. So a man can be holding something and you see that it's too heavy for him. So you could say rather, can I take one of the bags? Don't take all, because you don't have the power to take all. Can I take one of the bags? And it goes like, women offer help like this. That can be the beginning of your love life, your love relationship. Yes. So you must practice, you know, Thank you very much. I'm doing marvelous by God's grace. God bless you. You're welcome. All right. If today's the first time of joining us, let us know so that we can beat the drum for you and the family can welcome you. We have four hot topics to talk about. We're just in topic one, which is things that make you attractive. So let's speed. Number five, when you are jovial and cheerful, because to be jovial means to be cheerful. You see, some persons, their faces are always frown. They are always, you see, practice a jovial personality. You see, people who are jovial, they have the highest rate in marriages. People who are not jovial, who are not happy, they scare people away. That's the truth. They scare people. So don't be proud that men cannot talk to me. Sometimes I hear such silly talk. No, men they fear me, oh, men they fear me. Oh. Well, that's okay. Let people be afraid of you since you have become the devil. All right, that people fear, or you are God. So if you continue to be proud about people fear me, King Godogu, how are you doing? You're welcome. You see, so if you want to develop attraction, you want people to be attractive to you, you've got to understand that part too. Okay, you must be jovial, you must learn to smile. You see, keep a smiling face, be bouncing about. There should be some sweetness about your personality. You see, someone approaches you. Hello, excuse me. You go, hello, excuse me. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. Okay. You see that you're jovial, you're an exciting person to be with. Number six, you gotta be neat. You see, I didn't say you have to be beautiful or handsome to be attractive. I told you that that's the least form of attraction. It is a 10th form of attraction. 10th. It's not permanent. God bless you, King Godogun. So if you want to be a very attractive person, you got to be neat. Nobody loves, even dirty people don't love dirty things. They're just lazy. That's why they're dirty. So you learn to be neat. I didn't say you have to be beautiful, and there's no beauty on this list. So you have to learn to be neat. You see, neatness is from your head to your toe. All right, from your hair. So let's begin from there. Your hair has got to be neat. If you're the type that you keep, fuller hair, afro, and what have you, you should learn to comb it. Okay, so if you are keeping dreads, your dreads should not be like that of a mad person, someone who's crazy. It should be like the dread of a normal human being. Okay, so that's important. As a girl, the same thing, your hair has got to be neat. So you have wigs, you wear your wigs, doesn't mean that what is under your wig, underneath your wig is scary movie. Some of you, if you remove your wig now, look at me, I can take away my cap and continue this show like this. My hair is always well trimmed. You see that? So I'm not using this cap to cover dada. Like many of you, if you remove your wig now, everybody will take cover. So you got to keep that. So for the guides, your beards has got to be trimmed. Whether you have smaller beards, fuller beards, you got to appear neat. Your clothes, learn to launder your clothes. Your clothes cannot be smelling. Neatness is key. So both in and out, brush properly. All of that makes you attractive. Some people from afar, they are beautiful and they're handsome. When you get closer to them, the collar of their shirt is so dirty. Finish wearing this one, you wear it again. So underwears are to be worn once before you wash them. And sometimes you may even change your underwear twice or 3 times a day, depending on what you are doing. I find it staggering, you see, that people would go out, all right, come back from work or from wherever, okay, take off their underwear, bathe, and put it on again. Like, it's every time you are bathing, your underwear should not be put back on. You see that? So that's important. Your towel too, towel. Some people don't know. Some people's towel is towel. Towel in assorted. Assorted. That part of meat they call assorted. There's one they call towel. Very stubborn part of. Is it a cow now? A goat? All of them have it. Some people's towel is like that one. Very black. And they don't buy white towel. Like they will buy black towel, dark blue towel, dark brown towel, all those crazy colors. In Benin, they call them Agbinwe. If you don't know the meaning, ask any Benin person in the comment section. Where are the weirdos? Number 7. You want to be attractive, you need to be well dressed. Now, this is important. This is important. Okay, let me ask the guys. Brothers, do I have guys here? I want to ask you a question. My brothers, are you here? Benin people interpret Agbinwe for the others. So me, I don't know the meaning of Agbinwe. I just heard people say Agbinwe Shaka. So I want to ask the guys a question. All right. Concerning the point I'm just introducing. You guys to be well dressed. Dressing begins from your head. Okay, I have guys in the comment section. Guys, I want to ask you a question. Do you like green braids, purple braids, and red braids? So let me hear from you. All those green things they wear, particularly in Benin and Wari. Strange colors. Where are the guys? Talk to me. Do you like red braids? Do you like green braids? Do you like purple braids? Do you like pink braids? All those funny colors. Do you like it? If you like it, you say it's okay. If you don't like it, say nah, you don't like it. So that's what the guys prepare to answer that question. Prepare to answer that question. I want to see your answer. What do you think about those colors? I don't know, because I want to know about. I do not think those colors are. Nah. You see, so brother has said nah. So for the sisters, let me even ask sisters. Some of you put on that hair. So those of you that don't put on those colors, do you are they fine? Like purple hair, green, dark green, Nigeria green. There's no green here. Is it fine? Do you like green? Why do you put all those green kind of? Red is okay though. Yeah, red is okay. Depends on the kind of red. Not this kind of red though. Not this kind of red hair. This kind of red hair, I don't think it's okay. Good, you see. So you're hearing people are saying nah. So one of the things that will make you look attractive is the way you dress. You don't have to dress expensive to be attractive. All you need to do is to dress to fit your body type, all right, and the occasion. Your body type and the occasion. You may be wrongly dressed based on the occasion you're going for. I say to people that if you are going for if you are attending a religious occasion and you're dressing non-religiously, and in that religious occasion somebody's asking you out, what does that tell you? That is not a serious religious person. Yeah, there are some beautiful colors you can rock, but generally speaking, it sometimes doesn't look so beautiful. Thank you for your contribution, the anointed. Okay, so when we talk about dressing well, you have to dress according to your body type. That includes your weight, your height, your size, your color, etc., etc. All right, all of that contributes to some of how beautiful or how attractive you. Mm.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, Colentus has arrived. Good evening, my lovely, my beautiful. We're just talking about attraction. You know, I find it very attractive. Let me increase your screen so that I'll see your beautiful face very well. Just like the sun, light of the earth, you're the light of my life. Hey, the only one I've ever seen with a smile so bright, and that's so true. It seemed like just yesterday you came around my way. You changed my whole scenery with your astonishing beauty. Hey, you're looking so beautiful. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Where's my pilot? My body they shake. How are you?
I'm fine. Good
We
evening.
have missed you. Where have you been?
Been to. I'm back.
You are prodigal pastor. Welcome back.
Good evening.
Welcome back. Welcome back. So we're talking about things that make you attractive, and I was in point 7. That is, you got to dress well. All right? You got to dress well. Your beauty is confusing me. Those people that are not married, just let me not look for trouble. Some people may be here for the first time. So if I look for their trouble, they may not understand that I'm just looking for their trouble. I wanted to say if you are single, you are suffering, but I didn't say it. Okay, so I'm on point seven. So you point eight. Okay, now let me let you chill since you're just coming up. All right. So let me just relax there. Let me continue. Then I bring you up on the next conversation. All right, number eight. Number seven, I said be well dressed. All right, there are some things that don't fit your body type. All right, you should wear what fits you. Okay, and that can put people off or bring people close. Number eight, you need to be approachable. Yep, you've got to be approachable. If people cannot approach you, some people pride in the fact that people cannot approach them. You see, people cannot come close to them. They have this sauciness about them. They have this pride about them. They have this larger than others. You can be larger than life. Doesn't mean you're larger than others. They have this about them, and they don't get to find a spouse, male or female, early enough or the right person. Okay, so it's very very important that you put these things into practice. Okay, topic two: how to begin the right relationship. Okay, how to begin the right relationship. Hmm. Eckhart, how did we begin our relationship? I have 6 points here. Okay, so let me just roll out the 6 points, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got 6 points here. Let me roll them out for you. How to begin the right relationship. Number one, which is our number one? Build friendship.
Mhm.
So let me just roll it out, then you throw some light on it. Number two, be sure about what you want. Number three, how to begin. Oh, I'm talking about how to begin the right relationship. Before relationship starts, these are the things that you should consider, not while in the relationship. So if you're already in a relationship, you can still consider these things to know where you are. Number three, consider timing. Number four, clear out your relationship history. Clear out your cache, right? Clear it out. Clear out how to begin a relationship, how to begin the right relationship. These are things that you must do before you start. Clear out relationship history. Five, check areas of alignment or non-alignment. Six, count the cost. What will it demand from you? What will it take from you? Okay, so over to you. How to start the right relationship. Talk about building friendship before the relationship starts. Like both of us became acquainted in 2007 or 8. Okay, network glitched. Okay, we are on the second topic, which is how to begin the right relationship. This is so key for us because there's some people that are in relationship that we leave. When you want to start the real one, how to begin it. Number one, you begin a relationship by building friendship. Number two, be sure about what you want. So you're not saying yes because the person wants you. He has been asking me out. He has been calling his grandfather and his great grandfather and his ancestors. They have been disturbing me. No. Be sure about what you want. Three, consider the timing. This time, is it the right time? Can you include a relationship to your current career stage, business stage, family stage, relationship stage, rather, ministry stage? I meant to say, are you ready to add a relationship? That is timing. Four, clear out your relationship history, past relationship history. Though many relationships today, all right, people are suffering from past relationships because they refuse to clear. When you're browsing, there's what you call clear browsing history, browser history. You should clear past relationship history, and Pastor Nera is also going to share on how to get that done. Number five, check areas of alignment or non-alignment. I don't like the way people enter relationships these days and come out. It's like going into the bathroom and coming out. It's just there. Many people are just rushing in and rushing out. We need to do something about this. It will help us greatly. Clear out what? Past relationship.
history. Check areas of alignment and non-alignment. That's number 5. Number 6, count the cost. What the relationship will demand from you. What the relationship will demand that you do, that you change, that you refrain from. You get it? So these are the 6 things that you must do before you begin a relationship. So let's start demystifying them. Over to you. Anyone you need me to recall for you to explain, let me know. So let's start with building friendship.
Okay, thank you so much, dear,
Why
for
should you build friendship before a relationship?
yeah. I believe building friendship is so important because sometimes you see people from afar, and because you see them from afar, you only see um just very little of their personalities. You are not necessarily able to tell if this person is a match for you or not. But when you come closer and you spend time with this person, interacting as friends, you are able to, spot certain vital things about their personalities that can make you know, oh, should I go ahead, or should I not? This is not to say that there's some possibility where, um, you know, you don't get to discover key things, right? While you're friends, but a lot more uh, things can be uncovered, you know, while being friends, so that you don't have to already have committed. Like you said, you go in, you come out, you go in, you come out. So staying friends, doing some activities together, getting to know each other. It's very important to be able to test if what you feel from afar, is same
True.
when you come up close. So that's very important because during friendship, you're also able to tell what kind of personality this person has. What are this person's core values, right? Some people could like people from afar, maybe because you like the physical looks of the person. This person is beautiful. Oh, this person is tall. Oh, this person is average height. This person is short. However the case may be, but sometimes you are not able to decipher the personality of people just by looking at them from afar. So that's what friendship helps you do, you know. During friendship, it's also an important time where you ask certain key questions that gives you an insight whether this is a go or no go situation.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So that's absolutely very key. That's on friendship. I think some people get into the trap of being friends and not knowing when they've transitioned
So
to dating or to already be in a relationship. Like they just
is that not what happened to us?
well, a time did come. Yes, I think one thing that was present with us was we both knew at some point that, hey, I mean, we feel strongly for each other, right? What was the point? And let's take this thing forward. But it's very important that you do not second guess, so that it doesn't feel like you're dating somebody that is not dating you. That's the point.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
know when to transition, be sure of what stage you are, if feeling is mutual, if your person is going ahead with you. Some people say, oh, I'm dating this person, but I'm not aware I'm dating you.
True.
So second point, please remind me about on the second
Number
point.
2, be sure what you want.
Yes, absolutely. You have to be sure what you want. I believe that alone would is very important in canceling out certain mistakes you would have made.
Mm.
Being sure,
Thank you, Annabelle.
yeah, being
I'm
sure what you want.
honest the chop. You say you're looking gorgeous.
Yes, I agree. That's my sponsor right there. So, knowing what you want exactly, right? Some people don't know what they want. It will shock you that you yourself haven't thought about, what do I really want? What kind of person do I really want? And ask yourself those critical questions. What are the top 5 things that I have to see in the person that I want to be married to? What are the top 5 things that are non-negotiable? If not, you'll be falling in and out of love. There are a lot of people falling in and out of love.
Yeah.
Today they love this person, tomorrow, not so much. You love another person. They're always in love with one person or the other at every given stage of time. Maybe this person is the way this person smiles. Something about the way you smile. Oh God. They're in love with that person. They're asking the person to, be their girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever it is. Can we date? Can we get married? But and I believe that a lot of men are guilty of this, because some men believe, oh, I just need a beautiful lady and that's all, right? All women want is money, and if I have money, every other thing falls in place. You must be asking yourself, what do you want in a woman? As a woman, what do I want in a man? What are the 5 things that are non-negotiable? So knowing yourself will help you know, what you want in another person that can complement or strengthen your personality.
Okay.
Uh, it- Sorry, you want to say
Go ahead. I
something?
want to tell you the third one. Go ahead.
Okay. So that's important. Sometimes it needs you to sit down, take a pen and a paper, and genuinely ask yourself, what kind of person do I want? Not well, your physical uh, abilities
Yeah.
can be, but what is it? What's the top 10 negotiables? This person has to be this. This person has to be a Christian, or this person has to, have this level of education, or this person has to have a particular um, job, or whatever. This person has to be kind-hearted. This person has to want children. It'll shock you what some people want, and you cannot just decide that by just looking at it. So knowing who you are, knowing what you want, helps you to be able to decipher what you want in others.
Yeah. Okay. What about timing? I think timing is very important before you get into a relationship. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, timing is very important when you're getting into a relationship. I think we've talked about this and many other episodes before now. How that you don't want to be in an everlasting relationship, that your relationship shouldn't have eternal life.
Mhm.
You should have you should have a time you're saying to yourselves, this is when I want ought to get married, right? For example, a young person who is preparing for their GS3 exams, maybe in this life, right? Or somebody who's preparing for, the wife. By that I mean a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, maybe on this life, and maybe wants to you know love and be loved.
Ah, I go love too.
Wants to love and be loved. Now, if the person decides that, okay, yeah, I want to be in a relationship, how many years? At what there are people who genuinely want to get married at 19, at 20, yeah, at 18. Some people genuinely want to get, so you don't want to timing is important. You
Yeah.
want to set priorities straight. You said something while you were introducing this particular part of the meet of this of the discourse. You said something about, you know um maybe uh, being beclouded with certain activities in your life that would not give you opportunity at that time, to give attention to a relationship. Some people may be going through a tough season, and they need to, come out of it. Some people may just be coming out of a relationship. The
Yeah.
timing may not be good to get into another one because you may be beclouded emotionally, and you may not be able to make a very
Sound decision.
sound decision exactly at that point in time, and you need to give yourself time to heal, to come out of
Like
that.
the broadcast people, if you're liking the small box where you can see me on my red cap.
That may be hard.
And if you are joining us for the first time, sorry, Eka, let us know so that we can welcome you and beat the drum for you. All right, go on.
So that's very important. Some people are grieving, and in the time of grief, that's when
Fred, welcome. Freeze, welcome. Clement Vera, welcome.
they decide to want to be in a relationship. It may not be the best time. So it must be a time where you're emotionally ready, where you are ready mentally, which can also, which could also be do with your age,
Yeah,
right? Ready socially to be able to um, move after that phase of relationship, getting into marriage, because all these conversations we are having is to be able to end up married. If you don't want to get married, then there's no use
true.
to date people.
Okay. So the fourth one is clear out your relationship history. If you are going to get into a relationship, you've got to clear out your past relationship history. That includes, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, you were saying I didn't think you were done with your thoughts. That's the reason why. Okay, so clear out your relationship cache. Now, imagine this: you are discussing with somebody you're in a relationship with. You guys go out on a date, and the person you say something funny. The person laughs. You say, "Oh my God, that's the way my ex used to laugh."
Bombolo Quankus. I find it really, um, I don't know, the way some people tolerate certain things in their relationships. I wonder what's going on. I'm like, if I'm in your shoes, I will not be in this position though. You get? Like, how can you be dating someone who is actively chatting the ex and you are seeing that relationship? For a person like me, the way I'm built, like the day I just see it is the day with both of us we have ended. You see, I'm not going to ask you to explain. You get it? We are just done. So, but the way people are,
Oh, can't we be friends?
they cannot be friends. So I'm your new friend.
But they can be business partners.
No, yeah, you can be business partners and transacting, but it's going to be business conversation, right?
Mhm.
It's going to be business. That's going to be. Do you have this particular wristwatch? Do you have this particular this supply this? That's going to be the conversation. It's going to be business, not how are you doing? Oh, you look so beautiful. I still remember our beautiful times together that we share. I don't know if we can still hang out tomorrow. Then the Bobolokakus will say, "Wow, it will not be a bad idea, but I have a boyfriend now. You are both of you are
One person is
as
treating
Scandinavians. You see." So if I'm dating you, I'm your only friend, I'm your best friend, I'm your every friend, I'm your bestie, I'm your sweetie, I'm your TT. Anything you want, I am. Otherwise, we are not dating. Let me expand my face so I can talk to all these people that are dating and the way they used to date they are dating. Let me provoke them. So those of you who are dating that don't want to clear your relationship history, the reason you don't want to clear your history is because of the person you are dating. If you are dating a serious person, all right, a person who knows his worth, who knows where he wants to go to, or knows where she wants to go to, all right, they are not going to take that from you. A lot of people tolerate certain things in their relationship that is strange. So before you start dating, be sure that the person has cleared out the history. You see, that's why there's friendship, right? So in friendship, you would have discovered if she just left a relationship 2 months ago, if he just left a relationship 3 months ago. right? You would have discovered that one. So you know that, okay, then you know the nature that led to the severance of the relationship. So you know the nature of it. And then from there you can understand. And then you are sure if this person has moved on. Don't, some people, the way they date is very funny. You can see that this guy still has strong feelings for this other person. And you are still putting your head inside. I don't know the way some people are. Don't do that. You will suffer.
Overtake.
They do overtake. That's fine, but you be ready to really overtake. Like you are dating somebody that her heart is still with where she was. She has not finished clearing her relationship history. You are dating a guy that his heart is still where he used to be, and that person needs to heal first. The person needs to heal first. You see, before you enter into a new relationship. It's just like when you are born again, there's what we call baptism. All right? Baptism is a physical ceremony that shows your total separation from your old life. So when you want to start, and those of us who want to start a relationship, you can actually say, I like you, but I'm not in the right place right now. My head is still mixed up with where I was. I need time. You get it? Very, very important. So we must do all those things to ensure that we get things right. Clear your relationship history. So what are your thoughts, Eka? Do you think exes should be chatting, talking, relating? Some even still go out. Like they go out. They are not dating anymore. And they are dating another person. And they still go out. What do you think? Why are people doing those kind of things these days?
Going to? Where are you going to? What's I believe really that somewhere deep down in the hearts of people, they hope that this thing would work out again. Because why are you
Tuntu James is back. Welcome. How are you? Good
why are you
evening.
watering a seed that you don't intend to tend? Why are you watering a seed that you don't intend to tend? Why are you giving attention to a seed that you don't intend to harvest? So sometimes I feel like a lot of people are in denial. You really still like that man. You
Yeah,
really still like that lady. And you want to enjoy the person's company and attention in hopes that
I'm doing
maybe
fine. Tuntu, I'm good.
maybe something can happen in the future, or you want to maintain position in that person's life. You don't want to let go. You are holding on.
Mm.
Not it's not even a good thing for your mental and especially some people who have been sexually involved.
Mm. Too much emotional commitment.
You have been sexually involved. You have had emotional commitments to this person, yet you are still checking up, exchanging birthday gifts, checking up, visiting, going on dates. You are not ready. You haven't healed. And some people who do this, right? The reason they broke up is not because someone annoyed somebody. They didn't leave. They may not have left in bad faith. Maybe your parents didn't like the person.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, a lot relationship that don't scatter. Like the ones they use, like you are wishing the person bad. That is a good breakup.
Mhm.
So when you break up, in nice terms. People break up where they hug themselves. That is not break up now.
Let's go our separate ways.
That is transferee. You are a transferee. Break up like you will wish the person will not see husband to marry. You wish the person will not see wife again. Like it will not be well. You will pray, let God punish him. Let God scatter her head. That is break up. Let her meet a very wicked boyfriend. Let him meet you will in your heart. That is break up. You wish evil.
Our souls.
That is how to break up the right way. Wish the person evil. It's called break. You will tear. See, wait, let me tell you how to break up. Not be that one that they do one and then they break up where. See relationship. See relationship. Look at what you are calling break up. Just look at. We are broken up. We are broken up. Look at any small thing, you are back together. We are broken up. We are broken up. Any small thing, you are back together. Then some of them will not break up real like this. With one small part, still holding them.
Sorry, can you sellotape to sellotape?
Then you not tape it.
Tape it back.
You will break up. Break up. Break up. Break up.
Eliminate the person from my.
Then you tear the relationship into different parts of the world. That is break up. And that one you are doing, you break up, you are still calling, how are you doing? I'm fine. No. If the person, you block the number, delete the number, Instagram, Facebook, if you see the person, your stomach will be irritating you, you want to throw up, that is break up. I've taught you how to break up. Send the person evil message.
Oh my God! Wow, what a lesson! So please tear paper.
You break the bridge such that
On the bridge, they're still going back.
some people know what they are doing. If this new one does not work,
They're going back.
so they are keeping it. Very bad children, oh. Burn the bridge so that if the new one does not work, that old one is not an option. That's it. So if you are dating people like that who are still in talks with their exes,
Allow anybody treat you as a second wife.
better live there.
Second husband when you're dating.
Better live there. Oh. You know what is good for your health. You will stress yourself.
Mine to tell you, she was here before you came.
So and some of them will say it whole how like, fine, we are no more dating, but she's my friend. Some of them now move from girlfriend to bestie.
My bestie.
Wait, I think it's lack of self-esteem that will make you tolerate a spouse or a spouse or a partner, yeah, that is still texting and sexting. Days to some of them are sexting. Do you know what sexting is?
Exchanging text.
Your voice is not loud.
Exchanging text messages that are sexual.
Yes. And they are dreaming. So some of them are they will be giving updates. Yeah, we went out today. They are telling their ex that they went out today. Then some of them will be complaining. To their ex, they are complaining. Telling this former one the behavior of this one. Then that former will be giving advice. You know what to do. Why not continue in a relationship? Agba advisor. You are not a counselor. Your ex is counseling you. Is that not daft? You daft. Very daft. Your ex is counseling you how to work relationship. You people know how to work relationship and you did not work out. He's telling you what to do. He's advising you, now that you're in a relationship, don't do like this. You know what to do now and not work. So those of you who do it, stop it, repent, respect yourself, and respect the person you are dating. And you too. You see, it's people's business. So people like to suffer. As a pastor, I've come to that conclusion. All right, Eka, haven't cancelled people from all across this world, aside Asia. Yet, people like to suffer.
People like to remain in their bondage.
Yes, some people like to be sad. Some people like to be unhappy. You think they want solution, they don't want solution. All right, clear your what? Relationship history. Quickly. Number 5. Check areas of alignment and non-alignment. Speak on that.
Yes. Before you date anybody, you have to examine the person or areas that you are aligned with or areas that you are misaligned with.
Mm.
It's that time that you want to check for. I think I said something about this earlier. Does this person want children? Does he not want children? Does this person believe in the faith of Jesus Christ? Does this person not believe in the faith of Jesus Christ? What is this person's thought about parenting? Some of these things are areas of alignment or misalignment. Is it this person believe in separate, you know, families? I met somebody one time who said, "Oh, I don't want to stay in the same city with my spouse.
That not witchcraft.
I don't want to stay in the same city with my spouse. Let
Then
him
why are you getting married?
when come maybe once in a month or once in 2 weeks or 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off. Feels like familiarity breeds contempt."
Ah, that is not ready to marry. That one is your person wants to remain
What?
independent and free, like a bird, to be gallivanting.
So guess what? Immediately she does get married. The person gets the job. Her husband actually gets a job that is not in her city, and he had to be traveling, back and forth. And then she started complaining. Oh, she wants to relocate to the city she is in. We should pray for her for a good job. And I'm like,
Now your eye. You know, maybe she has seen the importance of living together.
exactly. So
Don't change your mind now.
look for areas of alignment and misalignment. What is this person when the person talks about marriage and marital roles? How does this person talk about it? When the person talks about finances, how does this person talk about it? Some questions you need to ask before you tell the person,
Yeah.
or will you not? Before you start to date anybody, some questions you need to ask. And I don't believe there's any weird question when it comes to, marriage. What are your thoughts about a cheating spouse? What are your
What are your
thoughts?
thoughts on infidelity?
Yes. What are your thoughts? You know. So you must check for areas of alignment and misalignment. And once you find areas of misalignment, ask yourself and answer the genuine question. This thing that we don't agree on, are they a non-negotiable? Can I do without them? Can I live with this person if this person remains like this?
Mm. Another thing, let me just add this.
Before you go, please.
Go ahead.
Areas of alignment and misalignment does not include sexual
No,
compatibility.
no, no. There's nothing like sexual compatibility. It does not exist. There's nothing like sexual incompatibility. There's only sexual recklessness.
Uh-huh. So don't think, oh, how will I know if this thing is too big? How will I know if it's the size I want?
When you get into the marriage, you will figure it out. If you marry as a normal human being, anyway. Yes, there's something I wanted to say concerning clearing your history and matters of alignment. Let me tell you, people, those of you that get into relationships, one of the things you should do, all right, that will help you understand this person you're about to date is to ask questions, all right, and look at the person's social media activity.
Very important in our
Yeah,
today's world.
look at the person's social media activity. What's the person's social media footprint like? What's the person's footprint like? Look at the person's WhatsApp. What does the person share? You see, what are the thoughts? When somebody is praising infidelity, when somebody is praising and saying men are polygamous, when somebody is saying women are whatever, when people are talking about those things, you have to believe them. You see, people need to believe people.
Yeah.
You see that? You need to believe people. And then when people are commenting on trending matters, you see someone who is supporting a political party that is obviously useless or evil, and you are dating, that's the person you want to marry, you can see that this person is obviously out of wit. So you look at the posts, what they comment on people's posts, what they say, and all of that stuff. Look at it. You see, very, very important. Somebody went to his ex's picture online to go and comment, "You are looking hot," and you are still dating him. Don't worry now. You cry, they hungry you. Okay,
Hmm.
number 6. Count the
Comment section. Wow.
Mm. She went to write there that she's looking hot. Hot. Meanwhile, you don't use that word except for your wife or your husband. Count the cost. Speak on it. Number
Yeah.
6. I wonder how to start a relationship. Some people just start relationship without knowing that relationship is work. Oh. Relationship is investment. Relationship is like a business. It's like a career. Oh. Relationship takes a whole lot. You don't enter a relationship, they don't know that relationship you spend money calling, texting, buying gifts.
You know that
You have to give time.
you save more.
Mm. What?
I'm telling people that do they realize that when they're single they save more? You tend to save more than when you are dating. You need to count the cost.
Yes, now.
Right? Love is expensive. Love can be expensive. Love can be expensive. So you need to count the cost. Ask yourself, am I ready? Because birthday you celebrate.
Yeah, you celebrate birthday, you travel. Some relationships have died a natural death because of lack of investment. You are in a relationship and you don't call in after 3. Some people are very irresponsible.
Don't call the person you are dating. Don't communicate.
You are not dating. You are wasting somebody's time.
Don't
And
date.
I think those who have a bad attitude, in case we are here, we should change. Oh. If you have a bad attitude, you should change. If you are dating somebody, there's a way to date somebody. Don't just keep people there and waste their time. And you are saying you are not really into this person, then get out of that relationship. Don't waste people's time for 2 years, 3 years. You are claiming I'm not really into this person, I'm not really into this person. The person keeps calling you. Just say, "Oga or madam, you know what? Let's just go our separate ways." Just be matured enough. Call a spade a spade. All right. So count the cost. You see, that will also mean that you cannot entertain um, some beyond friendship conversations.
Mhm.
You cannot entertain it from male or from female. So you spend time, their sacrifices, right? Very important. So count the cost. Woo! It's getting hotter in here. All right, so we go to the next point. Next topic. Fine woman, shrinking you now. We go to the next topic, and wait,
Okay, I think life is paused. Oh, is that me?
can you hear me?
I hear you now.
We're still good.
Good.
We're still good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so number 3 topic for tonight: how to propose, when to propose, and when to say yes. So now you're in a relationship. When's the right time to propose? All right. Now, when we say propose, there's the official proposing of proposal, rather, where you put in a ring. Then there's the unofficial one where you begin the actual marriage plans. So let me talk about both. All right. When should you give a woman a ring, and when should you accept a man's ring? Let me say it firstly to the women. All right. Nobody should shock, propose to you, surprise you with it.
I never saw it coming. Oh my God.
I know you can act movie, or people can act that movie they used to do is good. It's fine. But don't accept a ring when you are not ready to marry in the next few months.
What is next few months?
If you ask me, before you should put a ring on anybody's finger, you should have done your introduction. You should have fixed a definite date. You should have gotten approval from the parents. Whoever should give approval, you should have gotten a date for the marriage. The families are all setting. The marriage is holding on such and such date. Then you should have started making concrete plans. That is, okay, for example, we initially planned to get married in November, December 2017. The business that didn't quite go the way it was supposed to go, we moved it to March. And I proposed in January. I proposed to you in January, about mid-January, got married to you second week of March. Not that I proposed to you in January and wedding in December. So if somebody is, if don't be saying, hey, propose to me. No, wait. When you are already in the relationship, tell him. Don't come and do anything in the public and embarrass yourself. Oh. We must know the date this ring will move from the middle finger to the ring finger. Some people are carrying ring for 2 years. You are carrying ring for 2 years, 2 years, using it to keep you away from other people. No. You don't use engagement. These people use you put ring, then you travel abroad, and you took the ring, you're happy. He gave me a ring, he gave me a ring, he gave me a ring. Don't worry, your own will remain in this finger. On that person's finger, I'll receive the real ring. Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Some boys, they'll just see one girl, wow, they throw ring there. Any small thing, they throw ring there. And it will be on everywhere. Everybody will see it. Everybody will see it. Why am I warning the sisters? Because the way it look is different. All right. If a brother gives his sister a ring today, he can easily give another sister a ring in another month time. But men are a little bit more sensitive to that kind of thing. So anybody that wants to show you the same thing with relationship. My woman, my woman, my woman. Don't call me your woman. My woman, meet my woman. Some even have the audacity to say meet my wife, and you'll be laughing. So meet my wife is what is tickling you. Are you a wife? Meet my woman, meet my partner, meet my wife. He has not seen your father, he has not seen your mother. There's no date. Meet my woman, meet my wife, meet my woman, meet my wife. And you are laughing, you are happy. Meet my wife. It's sweeting you. You are not a wife if you are not a wife. It's not about saying wife that makes you a wife. You are either going to church, going to court, or going to a father's house. So don't be allowing them to be showcasing you publicly without advanced commitment. Don't go and put me as your display picture when next month you will leave me. Don't do that. You go and write a treatise on Instagram or Facebook. The woman of my dreams. The first person I saw when I was born. Sponsor the post. They are sponsor your post. Every man is looking at you. You are gone. Meanwhile, it's not serious. So before people put ring on your finger, say, oh, guy, calm down. No? Take down my picture. Remove my picture on your DP. Don't put it there. Remove it. So that we'll know that you are really serious. Because what some people do, they are not very serious. So they just come to a place, maybe office, neighborhood, school, or church. They'll clap one sister. Start dating her. They are not ready. Oh. Everybody in the church will just know that it's Ekperemenko's girlfriend or boyfriend. And narrow your chances. So some of you are even too quick to tell everybody you are in a relationship. If you did not do friendship before relationship, all those quick relationships some of you used to do, 1 week of knowing the person, you have entered a relationship. Listen, let me just tell you, you did not enter any relationship. You entered friendship. 1 week of knowing somebody, you did not enter relationship. You entered friendship. So let him and both of you should calm down. Any smart, you're already holding hands together like Tom and Jerry. Okay, Tom and Jerry, they don't hold hands, they're always fighting. You know, whatever holds hands together. You're already holding your hands together every way. My wife, my partner, meet my husband, your husband. So be wise until people have gone far. So if let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. If somebody has not seen your parents officially, they should not announce you to anybody else publicly. Don't accept it. Don't say I'm your girlfriend. Don't tell anybody anything. I don't want to, at the end of the day, I'm A's girlfriend. I was B's girlfriend. I was C's girlfriend. I was D's girlfriend. I was E's girlfriend. I was F girlfriend. I was G's girlfriend. Everybody has girlfriend you. Everybody has girlfriend you. That's not the kind of smart thing to do. Don't take it.
Our wife.
All his friends be calling our wife. You go, they cook, they go. They'll tell you to cook. Our wife. Don't deceive yourself. So when to propose and when to accept the proposal, they must have seen your parents and cleared it with them that this wedding is going to hold on such and such a date. Then you are looking at his preparation. Talking about the women now, when to accept. I also tell the men when to give the ring. Then you are looking at his preparation. So a ring should not be on anybody's finger for more than 90 days before it moves from this finger to this finger. It should not be on your hand for more than 90 days before it changes location. So know the date of the wedding. You should have gone to get the court date. Know the date of the wedding before you collect anybody's ring. Eka, some girls have collected 3 rings. Nobody has still moved it to the main finger. You be ring queen of the rings, Lolo ring. What's ring there? Thank you very much, Dr. Edith. Very, very key. Very, very key. Very essential. Don't take it. Now for the guys too. Before you want to give a woman a ring, you must have gone to see her parents. And everybody has confirmed that no other person came to see the parents 2 weeks ago. That it is you. You are sure that she has cleared her past history. You are not entering into the relationship with another person following you closely. And then you are certain that she's ready to marry. It's some women that postpone it too. You give them the ring and they postpone it. They are the ones postponing it. So don't propose if you are not ready to walk her down the aisle, take her to court, or go for a traditional wedding. If there is no date for the wedding or the marriage, then there should be no ring. Don't give ring until you are certain about the date. Very, very important. You see that? Now, so aside the official giving of the ring and all of that, you see, when should people decide to marry? When you have attained a good level of synergy. Because a relationship is built when you have attained a good level of synergy. I want to tell you this. Don't rush into marriage. Don't rush into marriage. Because the moment you start regretting your marriage, you start failing in it. Don't rush.
The moment you start regretting your marriage, you start failing in it.
Yes. Failure comes from regret. Anything you regret, you must fail at it. You must fail. Failure comes from regret. If you regret anything, you will fail. The Bible says, and God regretted he had created man. Do you know the next move was to bring judgment? Anything you regret, you don't make work, you destroy. After regret is destruction, not construction. Once you regret it, you are destroying it. So the moment you begin to regret your marriage starts ending. So don't rush into it. Okay, I already tell people, don't rush into it. Relax. Go into marriage ready to marry.
You have a lifetime to be married.
You see, nobody rushes into anything you do forever. Anything you do forever, they know the rush enter them. Don't rush into any project, anything you know. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. You have seen marathon runners. You have seen sprint runners. You see the way they start. 100 meters, every energy. But once you are going thousands of meters, you are jogging. You are not running. It's when they see the finish line, then they start. So before you move and say it's time to wed this girl, or it's time to wed this man, it's time to say yes, let's marry. Confirm, number one, that both of you have attained a strong level of friendship and synergy. So in the most vital areas of life, you align. There must be alignment before marriage. You may not align on everything, but there are primary areas of life that you must align before you say, let us get married. Number two, before you propose or before you accept a proposal, you must be certain of your independence. Mental independence, material independence, financial independence. If you are not an independent man, my brothers, let me advise you, don't marry. If you need another person in this world to give you food to eat, getting married is suicide mission. You will be poor.
Impoverished.
Marriage will make you poorer if your income does not increase. He that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains what? Favor from the Lord. That's because he that is finding a wife has already found a job. He that does not have a job and finds a wife finds a bad thing and obtains problem from the world. He that has not found a job and has found a wife finds a bad thing and obtains problem from the world. Listen, don't say, oh, I want to marry her quick, she will go. Let her go. Let the love of your life go so that you can enjoy the rest of your life. You see that love people are doing, how you are tolerating yourself because she's living in her father's house, her father is feeding her, you are managing. You see, it's sweet. By the time two poor people combo together,
Bad deal.
by the time two poor people are living together, when two poor people are friends and living separately, they can enjoy poverty. But when they are husband and wife, everything is affected. So you must be independent financially. You are able to feed yourself. You are able to clothe yourself. You are able to transport yourself. You are able to pay your basic bills. I did not say you need to have a private jet or you need to have a car. I'm just saying the basic bills of life. Praise God. You need to have the basic bills of life before, as a man, you are going to put a ring. So don't let anybody stress you. And she's saying, we have been dating for 2 years now. And when are we getting married? Say, babe, I want to marry you, but I'm not financially ready to marry you. And I'm not going to continue to keep you. So don't fast track into marriage and call forth poverty upon yourself. Before you know it, that woman used to love. I used to, oh, you always wanted to see her. You don't want to see her again. That's what is happening in our marriages now. The same people that could not, they could not stay on their own. On how are you? The same people now, they don't want to see themselves. What happened? People that are divorced, they did not marry their enemies. Enemies don't divorce. It's lovers. It's not their enemies they married. They married their love, their chukulentu. It's the chukulentu they divorced. We need to get this thing right. They didn't divorce their enemy. It's their bestie. They married the love of their life. That it's scatter. Because of certain things, people rush into it without being ready. The Lord Jesus Christ said, count the cost. So be independent. There are some persons, they have not separated from the grip and the leash of their family and their parents. If you are not, he said, for this cause shall a man leave his father and mother. For this cause. So if you are not gaining independence from your parents, you are not ready to marry. If you like, be 45 years old. If you are not gaining independence from your parents as a girl, you are not ready to marry.
I think just is very strong.
So a lot of people today are married to, how they call it in Igbo language, is it tata, right? That's baby. They are married to tata, babies. Every little thing. Mommy, look at what my wife said. Daddy, look at what my husband said. Bros, look at what my husband said. Your husband just screamed at you. I don't like these things. You don't carry phone. There are even people, there are spouses that record themselves. The husband is angry, she's recording it. And she'll send it to their family WhatsApp group. See where till you marry.
Further evidence.
This is Garuda. You married a Garuda.
What's Garuda? Why do you have name for everything?
Just know that a dependent married person is a Garuda.
You all have heard it.
That's the new word. Garuda is a character in Street Fighter. This Street Fighter Mortal Kombat, one of them, sha. Very annoying. He used to electrocute people. Yeah. So, important. Then, when you are ready to be responsible, marriage is not, oh, I cannot hold myself again, I cannot hold myself again, I don't want to commit fornication. That's not all. When you are ready to be responsible, because in marriage, you'll be responsible for him, you'll be responsible for her. You are going to be responsible for the person's life, the person's health, the person's bills, the person's sanity, the person's spirit. So you don't go into marriage like, so she's asking you a question, you're like, decide now. She's asking a question. No, if you are going to marriage, you are ready to make decisions together and you're ready to enjoy the benefits of right decisions and suffer the predicament of wrong decisions. So if you're not ready to be responsible and to be answerable and to be accountable,
Accountability.
you're not ready. When you got to that point in your life as a man where you can be accountable to a woman and say, this is where I'm going to. This is the person I'm going to see. And you're ready to listen when she says, no, I don't want to go there. And you're like, okay, let's talk about it. If you're not at that point of independently dependent, you're not ready to marry. There are men that their wife will be telling them something. They are shocked. Like, who are you? You see that? They will ask the wife, who are you? What do you mean by who is she? She's your wife. You see? So that point is very, very key. You got to be ready mentally. You got to be independent. And you got to be responsible. You have to be ready. Yeah, you must be ready for everything. Ready to share your space. Some persons are not ready to share their space. You must be ready to share your space. You will share your bedroom. You share your bed. You share your bathroom. They will do the room the way you don't like. Be ready. Don't say, oh, my husband pulls his shoes anyhow. You are not ready to marry if that's your complaint. My husband threw his shirt anyhow. You must be ready to swallow all that. It comes with marriage. Bags and packages. It comes with the marriage. When you finish sucking out the juice in the orange, what is inside? It comes with it. So you must be ready to manage excesses. Marriage is not just to enjoy the company of a perfect person. It's to enjoy the company of someone who's been perfected. Marriage is for the patient. Marriage is for those that want to work out things together. Yeah, that's the truth. Any little thing, I'm going to my father's house. Any little thing, I'm not sleeping tonight. My wife is really stressing me. She's stressing me. So what do you want to do? I want to go book a room in the hotel. She's stressing you. You think that's how it works? So if you're not ready to be committed, to be faithful, to be responsible, to fight, to stand, to be patient, to listen, to give, to receive, to win, to lose, then this union called marriage should not concern you at all. Yeah. All right, last topic for today: how to fix an unstable relationship or marriage.
How to fix an unstable relationship or marriage? What's making your relationship unstable?
The relationship is shake, they shake.
What's making your relationship unstable?
What do you do? Some people's relationships are shaking though, even marriages. So what are you gonna do about it?
That's the first question. What are those things that are making your relationship unstable? What are those things that are making your marriage is unstable? First of all, I believe that people who are in relationships or marriages have to remember that they must have the mental capacity to agree that they are imperfect people that can become perfect for each other.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to come to that realization where you say, "Oh, I'm dealing with an imperfect person that we can grow into perfection together." It changes a lot of things because you know why. That means that you are going to be taking initiative to learn the things you need to learn that didn't come as factory setting for you, right? How
mhm.
we ensure, let me give you an example, right? What example will I use now? What example will I use? Well, so how to mend many times is it's communication. First of all, you need to communicate very clearly, what the areas of improvement that is needed in the marriage or in the relationship. That's number one. That is after you must have deciphered to yourself that you want this to work, that this is going to work, this relationship is going to work, this relationship is going to lead into marriage, this marriage is going to work. What are the things that you have said to yourself? You sat with yourself and you said to yourself, oh, or sat with your spouse and you said to your spouse, this thing that is going on like this. Maybe it's the way you talk to your spouse. The person tells you he doesn't like it. I don't like the way you are screaming and responding in anger. Can you change? Can you be more soft when you talk to me, right? You will not say that's how what's your own self. That's how my mother used to talk to my father. That's how we used to talk in our family. That's how we are in our family. You see that statement? Very,
That family.
very bad. Don't feel free associating yourself with the evils in your family. You can be different. So I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like the way you have been insultive. Whenever you don't agree with my opinion, the next thing is you start throwing insults and tantrums. What do? You get that feedback as a constructive criticism and begin to make amends to change it right from there and then. The problem with some people in marriages is because we are waiting for, we know the things to do, we've been told the things to do, but we are mostly waiting for, how will I put it? You are waiting for, uh, you are waiting for the person to get over with not wanting that change anymore. I don't know if you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, I get. You wear them out.
Out. The person accepts you just the way you are, right? But the person has told you, I don't like the way you are, I don't like the way you have a quick tongue. Can you work on it? I say, na so we be. Na so
Patient of days, unchangeable changer.
No, that's not how you are. You have to sit down and agree to yourself. This thing is causing friction in my relationship. It's causing friction in my marriage. I want to change it. Make a commitment to improvement. If you don't make a commitment to improvement, likelihood is that you're not going to improve. And it can become a problem, you know, much later. So communication, making a commitment to improve, and actually putting in the work to improve. That's one sure way to mend relationships or mend marriages. Pastor, any other points you want to?
Yep. So what what's making it unstable? Not who is making it unstable. We need to look at that too. You know, when you want to stabilize a relationship or a marriage, look at, you mentioned it, but a lot of times, look at what people do. They look for the who, not the what. So they focus their attention on it's you. And the other one said it's you. Instead of what exactly is making the relationship unstable. Isolate it and look for what is the exact thing that is making the relationship unstable. Irrespective of who is doing that thing, what is the thing? You see that? What exactly is the thing that is making the relationship unstable? We'll get it, and then while we're working on it, we do not consider the entire marriage as dead. We isolate what exactly the challenge is. We bring it up, and then we work on it. Just like when someone is not feeling well, when a person has a problem, when you go to the hospital, although they say the person is sick, but when you look carefully, they say, all right, it's a problem with the person's left hand. Oh, it's a problem with the person's tooth. Oh, it's a problem with the person's head. You see? So they may admit the entire body, but they are treating the toe. So exactly what we need to do is find out what exactly is causing this instability in the relationship. We'll find out, then we'll begin to work on it. Okay, number 2, submit your relationship or your marriage to a fixer. The fixer here is a counselor, all right? Could be your parents, could be your pastor, it could be your mentor. But when things become unstable, it is a manifestation that you couldn't handle it, especially when it's unstable for a long time. One of the things that destroys relationships is pride. The idea that, and especially men, okay? A lot of men are built to believe that they always know what they are doing. And I've said it over the years. What you did not study, what you were not taught, you don't know. Being a man, a male man, doesn't automatically mean that you know how to run a home. But society just puts that crown on every man and ordains him that he has the ability. If you never studied, if you are never taught, you don't know. You don't know because you are male. You don't know because you are female. You have to be educated. So you got to submit it to a fixer, a counselor, and be committed. You know, I have counseled people for 6-7 hours. Guess what? After the counseling session, they went to still do what they always wanted to do. It's like going to the doctor. I said, doctor, what is it? This and this and this. And doctor says, okay, according to the test, it's malaria +1. Okay. So I'm going to give you this and this and this. And you're going to take it 2 tablets 3 times daily and take some whatever with it and stay off this. You know, there are some medications you take, and Dr. Edet is here, can confirm that. Dr. Neraya is here. They tell you to stay off fruits. I think it's is it malaria medication that has artemether and lumefantrine, something like that. But there are certain things they will tell you. Is that it? Tell you're smiling. Why are you smiling? Did I get it correct?
Correct.
Okay. So they tell you to stay off certain things so that the solution can work. So sometimes, for example, I've done it several times. I'm telling the woman, okay, do you know what you're going to do? Stay off his phone. I'm working on your husband. I'm working on him. All right? I'm working on him. But I want to stay off his phone, his private space. Because I'm not assuring you that some stupid messages may not come into his phone in another few days. But if you give me time on his case, we will revive him and give him the understanding he ought to have. But I don't want to be angry in this period. That same night, when they are driving back, she'll take the phone and be referring to text messages that came into the phone before they came for the counseling session. If If the man has repented, listen, the text message that came before they arrived is what we cause quarrel while they are going. You just left the spiritual hospital and they have given you a solution. You are still fighting over the previous conversations. Nothing new has happened. So if you truly want to become stable in your relationship and your marriage, subscribe to a fixer and do what they tell you to do. Who wants to stay on admission? Who is okay that the person's vehicle is in the mechanic? Who is happy that when you wash your clothes, you have to leave it in the sun to dry? We're not happy, but we just have to wait. Who is happy that you are cooking rice and 30 minutes the rice is still there? Who's glad that beans takes a lot of time? Nobody's happy, but we just have to wait. Who's happy to carry a child for 9 months? Nobody is happy to carry a child for 9 months. If you tell any woman now, you can carry the child for 2 days or 9 months, choose. Every woman will say, is that a choice? But certain things take time. And for it to work, there are certain things you have to stay off. So when you subscribe to a fixer, they will educate you. There are many times we say in a relationship, I'll say, listen, this your relationship is suffering from proximity. You are too close. And because you are too close, you are bumping on each other. The phase of life you are in, you don't need to be this close. First things first, cancel cohabiting. They will not agree. The quarrel continues. You don't want solution. So certain things like that are unstable. The fixer will begin to tell you what to do. Do it. Mary said to the servants, whatever he tells you to do, what? Do it. So listen to the fixer as they begin to tell you those things to do. Now, when certain things are unstable, one of the quickest way, all right, to fix many things, okay, when things start shaking, is to revert to the simple things of love. Revert to the simple things of love. You see, one of the beautiful things about marriage and relationship is that complex challenges, all right, can be erased by doing other things that may not be connected to the complex challenge. Let me break it down. Whatever may be causing problems in your home, if you just start spending time together, start going out on dates, start appreciating your wife and appreciating your husband, you'll be surprised that these three simple things, all right, will become a fire that will consume the big cancer that was destroying the home. But people will just be hitting on the issue, not knowing that there are simple things you stop doing, and because you're not doing those things, it created a vacuum. And it's in that vacuum, those other things that are causing challenges now started growing. Because you created a vacuum, there was a loophole. Paul said something like that now. He said, give no room to the devil. When you stop conversing in a relationship, you are giving room to be distant. You see, when you stop being kind, you stop being respectful. See, I don't understand my husband, though. Are you respectful towards him? Look at what he's doing. No, they're what we call triggers. What he's doing doesn't make sense. But let us go to the source code. There's what we call the source code. Where did this thing emanate from? You see that? Something is behind this. It's cause and effect. So what's the cause? We are arguing on the effect. What's the cause? Why is she behaving like this? Why is he behaving like this? Let's go to the foundation. Let's go to the root. That's how you begin to fix unstable relationships. Then you go back to the principles that govern human conduct and the Christian life. You go back to the basic principles. You will stop going to church. You stop being in fellowship. You see that? You stop being committed to other engagements. You don't realize that life is filled by several connections. I was counseling someone one time, After she was telling me a lot about the relation, then I told them something. I said, I don't know them. Then I said, the person you are dating, he is either somebody whose job is not very demanding, and the person does not go out often. He said, you're prophetic, right? I said, yes, but that's not how I got this information. So let me help us. If you are dating people who are less engaged, you EUODOO. The same thing. If you are married to people who are less engaged, you will hear EUODOO. Because you will be the center of everything. They want to talk to you every second. They want to be with you every second because nothing else is taking their attention. So sometimes to fix a relationship, you need a legitimate distraction. Relationship doesn't have a problem. The problem with the relationship is there's too much time. Your energy is supposed to be going for your job, for your career, for the ministry, for other areas. You see, you have to, it's what we call the distribution of energy. So whenever you are in a relationship, there's nothing else going on in your life, you will become a problem to the person you are dating. And especially if the person has stuff going on. So every second, who are you spending time with? Have you not seen people that they even take you away from your friends completely? You don't have friends again. You can't do anything because you're in a relationship with them. You know why they are like that? Look at their own time. They have nothing else they do but you. So it's also count the cost. Like we said, this person you're about to date, hope you know what it means to date this one. So this is one of the ways you fix it. Also, you need to pray. You've got to be prayerful.
Very important.
All right. Some marital challenges will not be solved until you pray. Some marital challenges are of demonic origin. Yes. So you need to sort that out. You need to sort it out. If a problem is of demonic origin, don't worry yourself. If you don't cast out that devil, you are not going to have a solution. You see, there are some marital challenges of demonic origin, so fix it. If you fix it, get the devil out by praying together, then you could get a better solution. All right? Very, very important. And then lastly, I think this should be my last word for tonight. If you ask me, all right, Pastor Ereku Emmanuel, husband of Pastor Neraya Ereku, what is that one thing that would make a relationship and a marriage always work? Aside the God factor. I don't like classifying God as a thing, so that is in a class of its own. I would say marry someone who loves peace, and you be a peaceful person. If you date people who don't mind crisis, war, animosity, you are going to have a tough time. If you marry people who love war, love crisis, they can thrive in a toxic place, you will have trouble. But if you marry a peacemaker and you date a peacemaker, these are people who want peace at all costs. But if you are not a peaceful person and you go and marry a peacemaker, you will frustrate the peacemaker. So you don't go into marriage or relationship because you're a peaceful person. Marry a peaceful person or date a peaceful person. There are people, they don't like peace. They like drama. They like hostility. How do you know? When you say to him, whenever you're running late, I want to know. Once, you say it once, you say it twice, you say it 10 times, then your attitude changes. Say, what is it? Why is your attitude different? Because I've been telling you to come late, come early, and you don't come early. And if you're coming late, let me know. Guess what? The next day, he does it. You know why I did it? He did not forget. No, he did not forget. You know why she will do the same thing to you? Even when you call her and say, babe, listen, for the time being my mom is around, can you just let her have her way? And she's still dragging ground with your mom. And she's seeing that it's changing you. You're unhappy. And she does it. Those people, they are people that... Now, she had a choice. Your husband had a choice. Your wife had a choice. Your fiancé or your fiancé or your fiancé had a choice of call me so that my mood when you return will be jovial and happy. Guess what? He made a choice to frustrate you. He made a choice. Don't think he's a fool. Nobody's a fool. Foolish people are in the hospital, in psychiatric homes. That's where foolish people are. Don't take anybody for a fool. Don't listen. I respect adults. So anything you do, you did it. I don't give excuses for anybody and say you did not know. Nah, lie. You know what you were doing. People don't know what they are doing. They are in nursery school. People know what they are doing. They are adults. So he chose war. When you told her, listen, don't call this person, don't text this person, don't do this once, twice, 3 times, you become the foolish person to think that that person is not doing it deliberately. You become the foolish person to think, because it does not take skill to repent. I hope I'm talking to the right people. It doesn't take skill to repent. It does not take skill. It only takes skill to construct. You know what it means to repent? I'm hitting you with this thing. Stop it now, pastor. To repent is to stop. It doesn't take a skill to stop. It takes a skill to write. It takes a skill to manufacture. It doesn't take skill to stop hurting people. It takes skill to be creative. It doesn't take skill to stop. It takes skill to cook. It doesn't take skill to turn off the gas, not to cook. So when somebody is cooking you emotionally, tormenting you in the relationship, you keep giving excuses that he will change. You don't understand. Very simple to change. It is the simplest thing to do. When change has to do with disconnecting from an action that infuriates another person. You see that? I may not know how to put on this research. You see? But if I'm holding you and you say, take your hands off, it's very simple to undo it. So when I continue holding you, and you say, Pastor, it's hurting me, and I'm doing it, and you are giving an excuse that Pastor doesn't know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows. The one he will not know is not knowing the right thing to do. But to stop the wrong thing is the easiest thing in this world. It's the easiest thing in this world. So when you want to date, you want to marry, this is what you must look for. People who, when you say, hey, this glasses is disturbing me. Okay. Not the one I say, it's disturbing you. Now you Sabina, maybe disturbing you. Don't wear them. There are many like that. You date them, you you marry them, you will be frustrated in your life. You will be frustrated. And there are people that are built like that. So in my own relationship with my wife, right from then till now, I love a peaceful atmosphere. If you come around me, I'm always jovial. I'm very playful. I'm very happy. The way I am at home is the way I am in the church. Everywhere. I don't like toxic things. So I fight for peace. I fight for it. When you are like that, you have a peaceful relationship, a great marriage. So I had to do a lot of changing. She had to do a lot of changing too. We had to change a couple of things because, okay, I should stop doing this. All right, I'm going to stop doing it because I want you to be happy. And I understand that your happiness also creates my happiness. You see that? So when you marry somebody that your sadness does not impact on their happiness, you are in trouble. You see that? There are people your sadness will never impact on them. Not for somebody you're in love with. For you to love successfully, the person's unhappiness must be able to impact on your happiness for you people to love successfully. That should be my last line. For you to love successfully, a person's unhappiness must be able to impact on your happiness. If your wife's unhappiness cannot attack your happiness successfully, you marry the wrong woman. If your husband's unhappiness cannot attack your happiness, you marry the wrong man. For you to truly love somebody, you must be in the place where the person's happiness can impact on your own sadness, and the person's sadness can impact on your happiness, or the person's happiness can impact on your happiness, or the person's sadness can impact on the person's sadness. So simply put is, whoever you are dating or whoever you are married, all right, must be someone that can influence you and someone that you can influence, so that when you are not happy, the person is scampering to make you happy, so that when you are happy, the person is preserving your happiness, so that when the person is not happy, you can't be happy. There are people, their husband is sad. Do you know what she's doing? She's bawling. The wife is sad. The husband is able to eat. He can see that he made her cry. He tells her to go into the kitchen. She upset him. The next second, she's asking for a wig. These are people who are in another class. You date them, you marry them, you have married the in-law of the devil. You would have so much trouble in your life. Glory to God. Woo! We have to draw the curtain now. It has been an amazing. Come on, people. Did you have a good time? Did you have a good time? Sorry, Dinera, I had to go off video. Children matters. Children matters. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time. Oh, Annabelle. Thank you, everyone, for staying up this late. I hope I made your Monday. Monday is love day. So let's try to make your Monday, to make your week, to ensure that you start your week on a high note. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, Isoke. Thank you, DOTK. God bless you all. God bless you all. Have yourself a beautiful. Thank you, Dinera. I reckon my lovely wife. Thank you so much. Whoa. All right. So see you guys next week, Monday. Spicing it up. I'm getting some guests into the meeting. So stay tuned. Until then, have fun. Enjoy your relationship. Freeze. Good to see you. Enjoy your love life. Enjoy your marriage. Enjoy your relationship. Enjoy your everything. Enjoy your life. Okay? Bye, everyone. Good night, everyone. Blessings. Eckhart, good night. How do I stop this? Okay.